Hello, greetings everyone. This is me again, Zahra Bazak. Again, quite shocked. I think I found the meaning of Yalunakum in verse ayat actually 1, 2, 3 of Surah Tawbah. So I'm going to go there, show you through. So what shall I do? Shall I read this ayat? Yes, it's quite shocking. I've just come here in a shock. So Surah Tawbah. Oh, this I was, those you have spared, so I was looking for that in Surah Tawbah only. You have believed, fight against those adjacent to you of the disbelievers, and let them find in you harshness, and know that Allah is with the righteous. Please bear with me. This is 1, 2, 3 ayat of Surah Tawbah. So what I did was had to do my own research like I do to find, well, from Allama Tabatabai learning, that you will find at least this much, that you should find the word um, from the Quran ayats explaining Quran ayats like that. So I was going to take it like that, and I searched somehow. I've done this before also. I don't know what conclusion I reached about this in one of my previous old live streams. So here we have close to you, or some translators say girded around you, who gird around you. So that's why I had to be careful and find the meaning of this word, Yalunakum. Some say those adjacent to you, some say like your Sahih International, some say who are near you, Mufti Taqi Usmani. Some say this word means girded around you, things like that, right? So I had to go find Google search, and what I found again is this Al Imran. Maybe I found it in my previous live stream, but was not able to explain it, or maybe I was able to explain it. Here in Al Imran, we find the word, the same word used near you, used there, Yalunakum, so translated there as near you or adjacent to you or who have girded you. So here is the ayat. First I'm going to read out Ali Imran verse ayat 118. O you who have believed or who believe, do not take as intimates from other than yourselves, not la, they will spare you. Yalunakum, they will spare you. So could it be like, okay, so going ahead, any ruin, that's, any ruin is another word here, any ruin, right? They wish what distresses you, indeed has become apparent, the hatred from their mouths, only their mouths, and what conceals the breast is greater. Certainly, again, exaggerations in the Quran against these people, I think, as I've done my research and found out, right? So at this point, it is necessary for fairness, out of fairness. So like this exaggeration. Certainly a greater, we made clear for you. So greater is what they conceal in the breast, meaning, and we made clear for you the ayats if you were to use reason. So again, Ali Imran verse 118. Now you see you see this word Yalunakum, this word. They will spare you. But it says la here before this word. So it means they will not spare you. So now I take the word here, meaning Yalunakum is they will spare you. And go there because this word is used few times here. So those, could it be here in Surah Tawbah 1, 2, 3? Close to you rather than close to you, those you who you have spared of the disbelievers. Like, in Surah Tawbah, in the beginning ayats, like, let them listen to the word of Allah and then take them to a safe place. And now when you have accompanied them to a safe place, and those you spared now even killed those people whom you have spared, not close to you. Yeah, so those you, for example, no, see the Quran ayat, right? So I was searching for it. So I came in a hurry because I am so shocked again. Like those speak to Surah Tawbah. Just can't find it properly. Sorry, you'll have to bear with me. I'm very shocked. So now you know that I cannot trust the Quran ayats, right? It's false for me. So this is my way of research. Treaty among you, travel freely throughout the land, 4 months, you cannot, okay? And then it says, and it is an announcement, failure, give tidings. Then we used to take pride in this, which ayat that I'm coming to, support anyone against you, those whom you made a treaty, okay, and toward anything or supported anyone against you, so complete, they did not break the treaty, except are those, like you would think they are exempted from being killed, are those with whom you made a treaty among the polities, and then they have not been deficient toward you in anything or supported anyone against you, so complete for them the treaty until their term has term has ended. Indeed, Allah loves the righteous. Very beautiful, beautiful ayat. Beautiful. And when the inviolable months have passed, and kill the polytheists, wherever you find them, and capture them, and besiege them, and sit in wait for them at every place of ambush. But if they should repent, meaning become Muslims, please look at this. Closely examine this verse, like I did. So thanks to the Christian critics of Islam who helped me see this. These are polytheists who become Muslims. So place of ambush, wait every place of ambush. But if they should repent, establish prayer, and give zakah, let them go on their way. Right? It says here, spare them, let them go on their way. But the word is not spare them, and very clever person who didn't put this their way. Let them go their way. Sabil Allah. But this is Sabil Allah, their way, meaning go their way. Sabil. Indeed, Allah, Then leave their way. Okay, then leave their way. So leave their way. And if any one of the polytheists seeks your protection, then grant him protection so that he may hear the words of Allah, i.e. the Quran. Again, make them Muslims. So Surah Hud, ayat 12. It's totally against Surah Hud, ayat 12. Would you, O Messenger, now compel them, or you believers, would you compel them? And this is what's happening in Surah Tawbah against Surah Hud, ayat 12. They are being compelled. And remember, this whole surah doesn't start with, when we recite it, we don't say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. the Rahman Rahim, whatever the English translation is, the beneficent, the merciful. Then deliver him to his place of safety. That is because there are people who do not know. So let them hear the words of Allah and then deliver them to a place of safety, for they are people who have no knowledge of it. Then what happens? How can there be for the polytheists a treaty in the sight of Allah and with His Messenger except for those with whom you made a treaty? How can there be a treaty? Except for those you made a treaty, but why did you make a treaty with them in the first place? How can there be for the polytheists a treaty? When? Okay, so as long as they are upright toward you, be upright toward them. Indeed, Allah, look how it's deceiving you, these verses. Beautiful. What? Part of it is beautiful, right? Part of it is, it doesn't go with the other part sometimes. I don't want to read. Oh, so just quickly, how can there be a treaty while if they gain dominance over you, they do not observe concerning you any pact of kinship? Actually, you haven't observed any pact. You don't want to even observe any pact. Oh, so you see, he gained dominance. What happened? Now, Ali Imran verse 118 says, don't even make intimates of these disbelievers. Don't take them as your intimates. Oh my God, and look who's talking. Concerning you, pact of kinship? Totally no. Because they had with the Jews, the polytheists and the Jews, Quran ayat, whatever the Quran, they are, they have an alliance, they are united against the enemies. They were. But God knows what you did. They couldn't even help the Jews in Yathrib, the polytheists of Makkah. And of that time. Or covenant of protection. Jews had a lot of covenant of protection. This, with the polytheists, they satisfy you with their mouths? No. But their hearts refuse compliance, and most of them are defiantly disobedient. So they're also hypocrites. They satisfy you with their mouths? How much can you believe in this, really? Quraysh, the Surah Quraysh, so much peace and security they gave. It doesn't say Hashemites of the Quraysh. It says all the Quraysh. General Quraysh. In Surah Quraysh, you find out they were people of security. They, even with their businesses, whatever the verse, I've forgotten now. They have exchanged the signs of Allah for a small price and averted from His way. And it put people, sometimes it's exaggeration even more, like averting the people, not only averting themselves from the way of Allah, going away, but averting others. It was evil that they were doing. How evil are their actions. They do not observe toward a believer any pact of kinship. Well, you did. Surah Mujadila at 22, Surah Tawbah at 23 or 24. That one is you have to love him on the same level footing as Allah and jihad. So, more than your family members and all this. The trade you do, the wives you have. What? Please see this. He's blaming the polytheists with any believer, any pact of kinship. It's all a lie. Right? When you closely examine, you don't. No, it's you. Because there are ayats which say, don't be friends, don't be intimates, not even be friends with Ahl Kitab, Jews and the Christians. Please see this. But if they repent, meaning become Muslims, if they repent, embrace Islam. But if they repent, establish prayer and give zakah, look how he's put it. Then they are your brothers in religion, of course. And we detail the verses, ayats, for people who know. And then if they break their oaths after the treaty and defame your religion, only on treaty breaking, what kind of treaty breaking? Please tell me. Now, such heavy blame on them, I don't believe in this. So I cannot prove much from the Quran only, but even he broke an oath, right? He had to, he had to take an oath. Surah Tahrim ayat I can go to. They break their oaths after having made an agreement with you. So, okay, Surah Tahrim ayat, but Surah Azab ayat. According to the Shias, in the market of Akaz, he brought people and he said, Zaid now is my son. Made an oath. Agreement with the people. He made the people a witness that Zaid is my son. He gave him his name, Prophet Muhammad gave Zaid his name, Zaid bin Muhammad. That the Shias also believe. If they have in their taken as proof, right? History. If they revile your religion, then fight the leaders of disbelief. Oaths mean nothing to them, so that they may stop. And that oath taken by him, I'm not going to name him, that Ahmad Ali has come. Hello, how are you? Inshallah, you are good. Thank you so much, Ahmad Ali. Inshallah. No, I'm not good. I'm really shocked. Sorry. But thank you for being here. Welcome. Let me know if you're Sunni Shia, if this can help you in any way. And why are you here? But you're most welcome. If you're a Muslim and you'd like to refute this point. Thank you for your prayers, Ahmad Ali. God bless you and your family members and all much always, your country. I would appreciate it if you would tell me you're Sunni Shia, if you like to. Do you understand this, what I'm doing? My way of research and all that. Or if you're new, most welcome. Do you debate here with Muslims or is it more a monologue? It's more a monologue actually. I don't like debates at all. I don't agree to debates. I would like the Muslims to cooperate with me in this. Because as it is my health, and it's very hard, and then it gets really bad because of my health also and all this. So it's usually a monologue. We are discovering together. So I'm sharing my research. So sorry, no debates, no. This is not open to debates. And how can I explain to you that fight them? Allah will punish them by your hands and will disgrace them and give you victory over them and satisfy the breasts of a believing people. Fight them. Allah will punish them by your hands and will disgrace them and give you victory and remove the fury in the believers' hearts. And Allah turns in forgiveness to whom He wills. Ooh. Allah is all-knowing and this, all-wise, whatever you may say. Do you think that you will be left while Allah has not yet made evident those among you who strive? So this, right? So those you spared and let them, accompanied them to a safe place, it means that it is not for the polytheists to maintain the mosques of Allah, witnessing against themselves with disbelief those their deeds have become worthless, and in the fire they will abide eternally, forever, right? And the mosques of Allah are only to be maintained by those who believe in Allah, Muslims. the last day and establish prayer and give zakah and do not fear except Allah. Do not fear. For it is, he feared his wives actually going to please them. How you are confident of your opinions. I'm not at all confident about my opinions. I make many mistakes, but I'm not at all confident of the Quran. And as you know, that there are many sects in the Quran, in Islam. So how come each one of the religious scholars in Islam are so confident and have been for 1400 years? Not looking at the contradictions in the Quran ayats and the errors and omissions in the Quran ayats. Don't put them to test in a debate. No, I don't put them to test because why should I put them to test? They can come and try to refute and not cooperate with me, but why not cooperate? Did Prophet Muhammad want to debate initially? Were you not told that he didn't want to have a debate? He just was preaching what he believed in and what was coming to him. Huh? Did Prophet Muhammad do it in a debate way against the polytheists? If you don't put them to the test in debates, no, I don't put them to the test. I'm a very, I wish to be, learn to be, and please help me be a gentle person. I don't know where you're coming from. Actually, we don't do, even the Shias don't indulge in debates. When I was a Shia, I found that out. We can have discourses, but not debates. In a debate, you can see the ego coming out and all that, right? Sometimes. So it's not a win-win thing, like win-lose, I win. It's not a debate. This is search for truth. So sorry, I don't know where you're coming from. Ahmad Ali. Did the Prophet have debates? He invited, in the Shia side, he invited Dawat-e-Ashira, he had food and all this, right? Inviting the polytheists, his family members first, to announce that about his prophethood. When Ali was 9 years old, 10 years old, 8 years old, Dawat-e-Ashira. So you see, I don't know where you're coming from, because in Shia, and even with the Najran Christians, Mubaila, the implication of verses there, it was like a curse you put after having discourses, like we're seeking the truth. It's discovery. I wonder if you know that side of it. So that's what, a sugar-coated way the Shias had told us, that the Prophet nicely went to the Najrans, invited them for a curse. But it was actually a discourse, and then later on they would curse those who lie. So Shia ways that the Prophet never had debates. Right? Then how come you are asking me, pushing me into having debates? He invited his family members, relatives from the Umayyad for lunch or whatever the daytime it was. So where did you get this debate thingy from? We Shias, when I was a Shia, invite all to the way of your Lord with wisdom and kind advice, and only debate with them in the best manner. Does it say debate? Surely your Lord alone knows best who has strayed. And then what about Surah Fusilat? So which ayat is this? Which number is this? Does it say debate or does it say discussion? Show them. Huh? Sorry, can you give me the number of this ayat, Ahmad Ali? Invite in the way of Allah with wisdom. That's in the beginning, right? Now kill them. Yes, so this is the point I'm on, and thank you for this verse, ayat from the Quran. Kind advice, and only debate with them in the best manner. Yes. So what? Please, can you give me the number? Only debate with them in the best manner. Do you know the best manner? In the best manner. But none has granted it save those. Yes, the Prophet debated. Invite all in the... Acha, this is Surah Nahl, ayat 125, that you have not given me the number. Made me search, okay. Invite them in the best manner and only debate. Yes, the Prophet did debate, but in the best manner. Yeah, it says debate here. Let me see. Discuss with them in that. No, sorry, it doesn't say debate here. It doesn't say debate, Ahmad Ali. It says discuss with them. Discussions, discourses are different from debates. Sorry. Are you an Arab, Ahmad Ali, or are you from India, Pakistan, or Malaysia, Indonesia? Where are you from? Is this your mother tongue, Arabic? Doesn't say debate. Look, it says wajadilhum, and what they've put word by word here is discuss with them. So why are you pushing me into debate? Still doesn't say debate. You've got it wrong, brother, right? Discussions. We can have discussions, not debates. It's a world of a difference. Okay? You got this? I hope you get it. Please correct yourself about the Quran ayat. It doesn't include debate, then as some translated as that. Sorry, if some have translated like that, then which one would you take? Right? But what's the Arabic word for it? Are you Arabic? That's why I asked you. Are you an Arab? Sorry. Are you an Arab originally? Then we have Surah Fusilat. None is granted it, save the one with great goodness. So when I say cooperate and we can have a discussion, not a debate. So some say debate, but why don't you take the one word by word saying discussion? Why do you say debate? See, there are all these different views. It makes a great difference, right? Now, which ayat was that? Those who are steadfast, those with great share of good. They don't debate. I'm sorry. But you see, you have these contradictions, and in translations also, different translations. I'm sorry. Great share of good. So you were going to, you see, you gave me a translation which is different. In same ayat, it's the same ayat. I think if there are many options, one is correct for choosing any. Then you're using your opinion. Ask those Ahl Zikr then, right? You can't use your opinion. if you differ in a matter, you have to refer it to Allah and Prophet Muhammad and those people of zikr if you do not know. There's another ayat in the Quran. Why are you missing out on that ayat? Why are you taking your opinion? You see, you've been trained to loosely take these translations. So you are not reading the Quran in whole way. You are leaving behind some things. No. You should not go on that way that you can choose your translation. You have to ask the Ahl Zikr if you do not know. Right? Good and evil are not alike. Repel evil, that which is better, and thereupon the one whom between you and him is enmity, as though he was a devoted friend, will become like that. Okay? And what is it? Call them who speaks better than someone who calls people to God and does what is right and says, I'm one of those devoted to God. I'm one of the Muslims, I think. Submit his will to Allah. Who are in this world and there shall have all that. Okay. So then it says here, see, and who is fairer in speech than one who calls to Allah and acts righteously and says, I am a Muslim? And not equal are the good deed and the bad. Repel evil by that deed which is better, and thereupon the one whom between you and him is enmity, as though he was a devoted friend. But none is granted it except those who are patient, and none is granted it except one having a great portion of good. Means. Okay, sorry I diverted you from your topic. It was only a word that brought up a whole discussion. Yes, it's okay. You don't need to apologize, but thank you so much for apologizing. And if there comes to you from Satan an evil suggestion now, this. You can never be free of this, Satan, it seems. Even before reciting the Quran or something, you have to Bismillah Rahman Rahim, but before Bismillah Rahman Rahim, every time, even when you say Allah is one and you are steadfast in that, angels descend on you. Again, the ayat comes that if shaitan comes whispering in, this is the plight of this Quran. It's okay. Now, do you understand? Like, look at the different translators. I mean, they should not be doing this, putting it on their own. They have to ask the people of the zikr if you want to follow, if you're a Muslim. But you see, my research is different now. I can't trust in the Ahl Zikr because I've shown, right? I've proven that the Quran is false. So I'm sorry. But those who claim they are Muslims, they have to follow the Quran way. Even the ayats which say, when you don't know, then ask the people of zikr. Ask those who know, as people of zikr. Who are the people of zikr? So you can't be translating the Quran ayats even on your own, coming to opinions of, from your head. Do you listen to the Quran? It has a great healing effect on the soul. I used to, but it didn't have any great healing effect on the soul. No. On my soul, it didn't. I was told in my madness and all this to listen to Surah Yasin. Surah Baqarah is very big, so I had to put it on and all that. I've listened to the Quran. Even my duas recited by Persian or Arabs of Iraq. Very, very nice way. But do you think there's great healing? No. There's a Quran ayat which says that it is healing for the believers and it only adds to the perdition of the unjust. I've been a Shia. Of course, I've listened to the Quran. It doesn't have healing. There's a difference. Some people it might help, some people it doesn't help. Have you listened to Ghalib Kamal's Yom Ashura? Ghalib Kamal's live stream and Salatin, Sultana Salatin. You see, someone can listen to this Quran ayat and feel sad or feel like, oh, it doesn't apply to all people, all the people. But now when you try to understand it, where does it say listen to the Quran, it has healing? It only says that this Quran has healing and for the believers. It doesn't say listen to the Quran that it has. Where does it say that? Maybe I've missed that Quran ayat. But now, you're jumping to something like listening to the Quran. But brother, what about the contradictions in the Quran ayats and the omissions in the Quran ayats, right? Maybe these Quran ayats come from polytheism, Jews of that time. Omissions. What about these omissions in the Quran ayats? Then would you possibly leave some out, some of what is revealed to you out? Or is your breast constrained by it? Because they say, why is not so? They were taunting him. So, Prophet, why are you going to abandon part of it? Now, there's abandonment in the part, this Surah Hud, ayat 88 is not complete. Your translators have explained, pointed this out. There is nothing like that in the Quran. Of course there is. Then you're saying a lie to the translators. You're putting a lie against your own translators who have pointed this out. Who are you to speak like this about the Quran? Surah 24 ayat 10 also has omission. Sahih International, Quran.com has pointed out, I'm not the one lying. I'm not the one saying, I'm just pointing out, sharing. Oh God. You don't see it? There's nothing like that in the Quran. Of course there is. Sorry, no copyrights infringement intended. But your own translators are saying there's a phrase omitted in the Quran ayat, Surah Nur ayat 10 and 24. I have yet to see it then. Go to search engine, any search engine, go to Quran.com, however you may go. Then when I'm showing you, would you like to see what I'm showing you here? Or you yourself go to Quran.com, go to Surah Nur, ayat 10 and 20. Click on the footnote number 1 and see what is, there's an omission. Quran.com will give it to you. Sahih International, put the setting to translation in English, Sahih International. Choose Sahih International Translation. Click on the footnote. Please do that. Ahmed Saraf Chaudhary is here. Was the Prophet even encouraging of debates? What happened of Asma bint About Asma bint Marwan, you can see Asli Nabi's channel. It's in English on Asma bint Marwan. Google search YouTube and Asli Nabi's channel, and then put Asma bint Marwan. Was the Prophet even encouraging of debates? I don't know, but I don't think so. From the Shia side, it was a invitation, Dawat Ashara. I don't think he was encouraging any debates. Later on, it seems that will you debate? Will you what's in Surah Najm ayat? No way was he then later on. You could not ask him a question even. He would say, "Will you? Are you disputing with them?" Very good question, Saurav Chaudhary. No, the Prophet later on with his Muslims and believers, with his Sahabas, would not encourage debates. Isn't it a sin to doubt even? They were scared to even doubt this. He was definitely not. Very good question. Madam, you need to collaborate with other ex-Muslims so that more people get to know you and subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much, Saurav Chaudhary, sir. Um, so you need to collaborate. Other ex-Muslims, I don't think I can go to them. My thing is different. I just discuss and show and show my sharing, and I'm not good at answering questions. Sometimes I make mistakes, so I'm not on that level, I think. And no one has encouraged me like the different. It's ex-Muslims. They can answer and all this. You know, my problem with also my health. I can't, and I think I've been it's been very discouraging my mental health also. I don't think the ex-Muslims have encouraged me to come to their channels and collaborate with them. I don't feel I belong anywhere, even with the ex-Muslims on their channels. The atheists, ex-Muslims, they've gone together. The many others, but I don't think they encourage me. They have not even invited me. I don't think they like me. So sorry, I feel all alone. Well, I mean, sorry, I don't want to use anyone's channel. Also, I'm alone here, and I like to be. So what can I do? This is my way. Sorry, Saurav Chaudhary. So then he killed people. Okay, back to the topic, shall we? Thank you so much. But I don't think the ex-Muslims I'm with anyone in live streams. Unless we have someone like, it's very professional and they understand questions. I can't even answer questions properly. So if someone could give me a chance like that, I don't think they would. Whatever happened to her doesn't matter. It is just another false story, Ahmad Ali. Oh, huh? Report. Ahmad Ali, you sound like Ali Shah again. Okay, you are a distractor. See how you said sorry and then you're harassing. Wait. Whatever happened to her doesn't matter. It may not matter to you, but it matters to me. So if it doesn't matter to you, why are you here? Again, as Ahmad Ali, Ali Shah. I could see your style, your comment section. Huh? If it doesn't, what? Are you going to be the owner of my life? Huh? Cancel this. Wait. Whatever happened to her doesn't matter. It may not matter to you, but whatever happens to your daughter or your mother, it will matter to you, right? I mean, the Asma bint Marwan mentioned above. What? Does it matter to you what happened to Safiya? Oh, you don't mean that. You really meant that? Whatever happened to her doesn't matter. It is just a false story. Oh, about Asma bint Marwan, you're saying. It's a false story what happened to her. It's a false story what happened to Hafsa. Maria the Coptic he slept with on Hafsa's bed. No, if the story is false. How do you know that story is false? Oh, okay. You're not Ali Shah then. Sorry. Oh, you're saying about Hafsa. I was talking to Suraf Chaudhary about my health and all this. It came a bit late, it seems. No, if the story is false, there's a big if in it. How do you do your research when I've just proven you wrong about your Quran? Sorry, translation doesn't say debate word by word. It says discussion. And then later on, Prophet Muhammad didn't even encourage discussions. So could Hafsa sleeping with Maria the Coptic in Hafsa's apartment on her bed is that a false story too? Ahmad Ali, huh? How do you decide what is a false story and what is not a false story in your Islamic way research? How do you decide? You don't even, then you are missing on Safiya bint Huwais rape by Prophet Muhammad. Listen to Ahmad, ex-Muslim. He's an Arab. If the story is false. You see, you don't even know for sure whether the story is false, yet you've said very casually, whatever happened to her doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the Quran ayat says they are your fields, go into them whenever you like. It wouldn't matter. That's the truth thing, right? Listen to Nuria Khan has just uploaded on that a short video on YouTube. So we have now, through my research, if you don't mind, Ahmad Ali, right? I would appreciate it. My research is different. If you don't mind, so I found out what Yalunakum, what is it? Yalunakum means. It means spare you or spare. Someone is spared from Surah Al Imran verse. So going there. Do you mind? I'm doing my own research. I have been doing this for many years now here on YouTube, right? I don't follow your research way. So I would appreciate it. If you want, you can go on your channel and do your own thing because you don't even understand the ayat which you gave me and you said debate. Prophet Muhammad never encouraged any debates. In Surah Najm we can see, will you dispute with him what he saw in his heart? What kind of a person is that? So Suraf Chaudhry, very well, the point you brought out asking me, did Prophet Muhammad even encourage debates? He superficially may have shown in Mubahala the verse, and then the implication curse verse. Put the curse on the liars. By its chains of transmission. I don't. So, which chain of transmission do you trust in? First of all, when I have proven the Quran to be false and a pathetic book, and this prophet false. Sorry, we have to take those probably killed people who were killed. They had to, like, the chain of narrations broken, transmission, but we have to take that into account, because I don't trust in Prophet Muhammad, neither his household, trying to deceive us in the way they have. And even the closest, Ali, Abu Talib, with Prophet Muhammad, I cannot trust, because I've shown the Shia commentaries. I can't even trust this. Look at the way what even Muhammad bin Bakr, the fifth Imam, has shown, said it's a forced marriage of Zainab to Zaid. So your chain of narration, research, transmission, and this falls apart. When Prophet Muhammad himself cannot be trusted. For goodness sakes, please. I have proven him wrong. Now, can you come to the point here? Now, have you checked? Or are you going to sway from this point? Have you checked the omission in Surah Nur ayat 10 and 20 on Quran.com? Let me see if I can give you a link here you can go to. Could I ask what topic you have? I had this topic and I was distracted by you. Yalunakum, the topic is here. Please don't please look at the topic, right? You already said, sorry, I've distracted you from your topic. Then you're saying, what topic? Please come back to the what I'm, this, right? Where is it? Oh, God. Where, how do I? Wait a minute. Can you come to the topic of this Surah Nur ayat, omission in the Quran ayat? Come back, because you brought me back to that. You distracted me off the topic. Suraf Chaudhry says there are different versions of the Quran. Abu Bakr entrusted Zaid bin Thabit, Ibn Thabit, to compile a standardized codex, which later, at the order of Uthman, was legitimized as the original text. Is it the original text? I don't think Uthman burnt a lot of Qurans and only saved Hafsas. So I don't know where this is coming from, Suraf Chaudhry. Where are you bringing this from? Sorry, this I don't agree to. Saurav Chaudhary. No, it says otherwise, on the contrary, that Uthman burnt all the Qurans except Hafsa's. And there is no original text of the Quran. There is no. Saurav Chaudhary, bring the original text of the Quran. There's no original text of the whole Quran. There may be few ayats, they say, but not the whole Quran. So on the contrary, can't agree with you on that, Saurav Chaudhary. Where did you get this from? Where's the original text of the Quran? How can you test it? Has it been tested that it's the original text coming from Abu Bakr, entrusted to Zayd? Does it have it in Zayd's writing? Because at that time there was no printing. So please, can you bring forth what you say? Can you bring forth that original text or the link we can go to and check it's in Zayd? Do you even know the writing of Zayd ibn Thabit or Abu Bakr? How will you tell whether the writing is Abu Bakr's or Zayd, which Abu Bakr entrusted different versions of the Quran? There is some history in the Quran, in Islam, I've not checked, which Ghalib Kamal and all have given, critics of Islam, even an ex-Christian, that there was this war where most or all of the Quran Hafiz were martyred. So what was left of the original text was no original text. And would you even recognize Zayd ibn Thabit's writing? That's why I wondered that Prophet Muhammad should have something like his thumb, something his, this is not right, these texts coming like this, holy scriptures. We can't even trust them. We don't have the original. Not my claim, the original text, as the Muslims claim, is actually the Uthmanic Codex. The reciters had different versions of Quran. Yeah, the reciters. So it shouldn't be in written form anyways, right? Because you would never be able to tell. You could just tell which era it came from. But whose writing is it? You can never tell. Can't tell. God should have done a better work than this. So polytheists could have it in their hearts, and he stole it. Who knows what happened? So these holy texts coming, holy scriptures like this, you can't even trust. You can't compare. You don't have original writing of Prophet Muhammad and then even his thumb. How would you know this is his thumb print, right? Or something like that. It's really pathetic. Fails in the main thing. It fails. There's no original text. You can't even test it to something with and say this is the original Quran or this is the original ayat. And whose heart do you believe in now? Coming from whom? So that's why I try to make it easy and tell you from here. So he's killed people. You can't trust any original text, Saurav Chaudhary. Even if it's tested, God knows who it came from. You know what I mean, Saurav Chaudhary? Right? Please see this, the researchers. Prophet Muhammad, Zaid bin Thabit, or whoever it was, even like in the Sunni hadiths or Shia hadiths, they tell me, how can I know what Zaid Thabit's original signature is, writing is, or what is? All we are gulping, we gulp from andime, blindly following these holy scriptures. Please see these things, right? Uthmanic Codex. Do you know Uthmanic writing? So whether it's coming from the Sunni sources, Shia sources, if they tell me this is Ali Codex, Ali is with the Quran, Quran is with Ali, I'm going to laugh at these Shias now. Right? Do you know the writing of Ali ibn Abu Talib? Please be smart. Trust no scripture at all. And why has it come on Prophet Muhammad's heart and then they've memorized it? Shouldn't it come on everyone's heart? And we don't even know Gabriel. Look at this, I think the Zia, look at his, this man was some crazy. He slept with his aunt, Fatima bint Asad, in the grave. He was crazy, wicked, crazily wicked. Right? Shias, I mean, look at what, I don't know how to, like, sorry, like, come on, you people, Muslims. What are you, Codex, Uthmani? Please, Saurabh Chaudhary, I'm not trying to put you down. But please, Shias also, I would say. If it came in Ali Codex, right? Ali Codex. Saurabh Chaudhary, it would not make sense. How will we recognize Ali's writing? Stamps, please give her. There's no stamp on the Quran. Please forget all these things. Jews, Christians even, I would, but I'm not going that far. When they come here, I will tell them. It's not nice to talk about them now, here, behind the backs. Maybe Sozo will come here. Where's Sozo? She's so scared. I told her last time what in madness I did. So when Sozo comes here, I could talk to her about this. You see, you can't trust these holy scriptures. What the Hindus have, they say their gods wrote how this, that, but you can't take that Hindu thing and apply that the holy scripture, holy scripture. What can you test them against? Right? This is all nonsense. It doesn't make sense. No proper evidence. Chain of narrations, transmission. You can't trust Prophet himself. I'm showing you this. I've been showing you. You can't trust the Quran itself. It has omissions. Still, some people are bent on coming here telling me, you can't trust this hadith, but you can trust this transmission of hadith. Transmitters, you can trust them. I mean, this is ridiculous. You're going to, where are you people going? Please, why don't you see it? This all-knowing Allah should have done a better job, Supreme Creator, than to give us these. Okay, it came on the heart of Prophet Muhammad, and then it's been Hafiz-e-Quran the moment Ali is with the Quran, and Quran is with Ali. And what is this nonsense going on? That after 1400 years, in my 50th year, I find out, or 40th year, that all this they say about Hussein even is wrong. Excuse me. Zain al-Abidin, you know what we have? The Shia, Saif-i Sajjadia is sitting against Christianity. My religion is complete. That's why Hussein saved Islam and all this. Zain al-Abidin gave us Saif. You look at the du'as, your mind will go. Your heart will be touched. What du'as are there in Saif-i Sajjadia? And how to act with elderly people. Your blessings, your hands, your feet, whispered prayers. What is the best prayer? This, that. I used to think my religion is complete with the imamat and all this. Now that is all gone. First come to the source. When you come to the source, and when you see Surah Tahrim ayat, you see Surah Azab is made an error. Shias are silent on that. Verse, Surah Azab ayat 5. So please don't jump to some chain of transmissions. Broken, false, this false, that. Don't go to the effect. Come to the source. Come to the Supreme Creator, you are told. First, what He has given you and how He has given you this Quran, that you would even believe in it. Without the stamp of the Hashemites, Prophet Muhammad's life is not there. 4 times his name is only mentioned. And this, some people say, it's just a title, Muhammad. Then we were told that every prophet has announced how? In parables. Who is this paraclete? In the Bible. Look at it. Then we are told the Bible is corrupted. But look, seep through the Bible to see where there must be some sign there in the Bible, that corrupted Bible. Yeah? Because not all of it would be corrupted. God has saved, like Moses, somewhere, paraclete, I will send you. Jesus Christ has said, who will not speak out of his own self. He use the sword or something, the righteous, and the evil he will punish. By the sword or something, what will this paraclete do? Still, I would say that when you, so that way I was taking the Quran, like taking evidence from the Bible, seeping through the Bible. So that's why the ridiculous story in the Bible, that Adam and God, Allah, the Father God was walking in the garden. So Adam and Eve really scared. They're covering their private parts with leaves and what. So I was like, no, this is nonsense. My Shia Islam, great. I can, but I didn't want to show the Christians like that, humiliating them. Right? Just let them be. We're not allowed to. I thought we're not allowed. But, then in Surah Tawbah, Najis, polytheists, Allah has called them. We're not allowed to call them Najis. But we just take what Allah gives us. The worst of creatures. Because the Creator has called them. What can I do? So how I took my research and come here, or friends, or brothers, or sisters, today I found the right word, I think, the right meaning to your this. Where is it? Surah Tawbah ayat. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. I found the meaning of Yalunakum. Here it says close to you or those girded around you, they used to say. One translator, I don't know, girding around you. I haven't put all translators here. Sorry, right? Live around you. Maybe it means because in Surah Al Imran, verse 118, it says, they will spare you. Maybe it means those you have spared. Those who were spared at that time in Surah Tawbah, earlier on ayats. Right? So sorry, Ahmad Ali, whatever you say, when I have proven the Quran, from the Quran ayats, the Quran wrong, not even from the hadiths, then how are you coming here? Why, brother, you not understand that now I've proven the Quran wrong? Now there's more analysis of other ayats. The Quran is wrong, false. It's from other than Allah. Now I'm just bringing some ayats, trying to explain it in better ways, how terrible, pathetic this Quran is. And they surely did. The ones they spared, who were spared, we are told in Surah Tawbah, take them to the place of safety. Because there are people who have no knowledge. So you must have taken them nearby somewhere and left them. So here, according to Al Imran verse 118, they will spare you those who were spared. Yalunakum. Now fight against them. In Surah Tawbah at 1, 2, 3. Correcting all the religious scholars, Quran experts, translators. Now I'm showing you the worst things of this Quran and more bad things coming from this Quran ayat. O you have believed, fight against those whom you have spared. Yalunakum, of the disbelievers, and let them find in you harshness. And know that Allah is with the righteous. Right? And whenever surah is revealed, there are among them those who say, which of you has this increased in faith? So this going on. What else? Not my claim, the original. No, okay, it's not your claim. No, even the Muslims claim. It is ridiculous. Allah the All-Knowing will send a scripture like this without the stamp. There's a stamp, there's some mole on Prophet Muhammad's, there was some shoulder, arm up on the shoulder, near the shoulder, things like that, or the back, God knows. This is all nonsense. Please do yourselves a favor. This is not true God. Omissions I've shown. And killing. Oh my God. Of those you have spared, maybe. Now, those who were spared earlier on, polytheists killed. Fight them. God knows what happened to them. But you see, if you go back to Surah Azab verse, you can tell what happened to them. I would use this verse. Why? what really happened to these hypocrites? If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease, although it says in Medina, right? But you can imagine taking that Surah Tawbah at 1 to 3, where God is silent now about fight them, and he goes to like something. So what could have happened to them? The hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease, referring here to those who commit adultery or fornication. What's this? No, because the Quran ayat says about those in whose hearts is a disease in another ayat. I don't remember, recently I found out, right? And those who spread rumors. Now, tell you the truth, do not desist from what? Now, the category spread rumors is in a different category. Hypocrites, different. And those, and if. And also, cease from what? So, these hypocrites may not be spreading rumors, because rumor mongers are in a different category. And those who spread rumors in Al-Madinah, do not cease. Can you not, please, what is the Arabic? And this Quran is not for non-Arabs, I'm sorry. Ahmad Ali, the Quran ayat itself says that I brought it down. God says in Arabic, so you can understand in your mother tongue, those Arabs. How can it be for the non-Arab Muslims? If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease, and those who spread rumors in Al-Madinah, do not cease. Do not cease from what? Please, this is very, very serious. You could be killing those in whose hearts is a disease and the hypocrites, but you will be killing. Right? They will not be your neighbors. And they will not remain your neighbors therein except for a little. So here neighbors are, another word is used for neighbors. And first of all, Medina was not even Prophet Muhammad's city. He could have gone, left them, please, go leave them. All right? 61, look at this, accursed wherever they're found, seized and massacred completely. You know? Qatilu, completely. Seized. You don't see, the Muslims didn't see Islamic religious scholars seizing them. They said, no, never were captives killed. Do I have to tell you again? When you have seized them, there's a chance that you could make them captives. But did you give them a chance even? No. Seized. Now when you seize them, there, in seconds time, split second even, they're your captives. You've seized them. Baba, what are captives? You've seized them, right? Seized them. You've captured them. Ukhidu. Let me pronounce this Arabic word. Raise my volume. Ukhidu, right? You've seized them. At this moment, they are your captives. No, we have it. Right. Chain of narrations. Oh, no captives killed by Prophet Muhammad ever. Are how stupid have you been made? You are worshipping a tyrant, a killer, mass murderer. You've taken the city, and moreover, we'll give you land that you have never trodden on to inherit. To inherit? Are you made us cry for Imam Hussain. Tell us this religion is true, giving us Zain al-Abidin, Psalms and all this. How great the Psalms of him. And rights of the people, and rights of your hands, and rights of your skin, and rights of your mouth, and the rights of your eyes. Oh, really boils my blood. Sorry, excuse me. God bless my blood. Right? Who's okay? Oh, accursed wherever they are found, being seized. Are these not captives? But la la, ek raat ka mehman. Shall I? Imam to sarai. This my Noha dirge. Shia. कल शिमर का खंजर है शहीदी का गला है ले अबा पीटो के बरपा है कयामत शबीर ने पाई है इसी रात की मोहलत कल कूचाओ बाजार में बेमकनाओ सफिया बिन्त हुए जवेरिया बिन्त हारिस seized. Allah, इनको तो एक second, moment you seize them, they're your captives, kill them. Massacred completely. अरे इमाम हुसैन एक रात का मेहमान है. He reached, when did he reach Karbala? You are going after them in Medina. And Medina is not even your city of birth. And then you've even broken their houses. Surah Hashar ayats. और इधर द शियाज़ा खैमों को जलाया आग लगा दी. हाय 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 ज़ैनब खैमा खैमा खैमा. Karbala. Right? You see this? If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts there is the sickness and the scandal mongers in Medina. Footnote. That a person should be an ill-wisher of Islam and the Muslims, although he gets himself counted among the Muslims, and nothing. What? No battle. Just that a person should be an ill-wisher of Islam and the Muslims, although he gets himself counted among the Muslims, and nothing. शियाज़ एक रात का मेहमान इमाम तो सरा है. कल शिम्र का खंजर है. You made our hearts attached. I still feel the pain. I can't feel the pain for these people. Who will do a dirge for these people? 1 second के मेहमान हैं, guests हैं अपनी country, अपनी city में. They are guests. You've made them guests in their own city. मेहमान इमाम दुसरा हुसैन को कह रहे हैं मेहमान है करबला में. इनको तुम लोगों ने अपने मदीना में मेहमान कर दिया सेकंड का. कहाँ जाएंगे मदीना से अब? Huh? You made them guests in their own city for 1 second. The moment you find them, seize them, captive for 1 second, kill, and complete massacre, accursed wherever they are found, seized and massacred completely. Arey, what this nonsense? Sorry, I get very. एक रात का मेहमान, like only for 1 night. Imam now is mehman, guest in Karbala. Imam Hussein. Imam dosara hai. What did it mean, dosara? Kal shimr ka khanjar hai. Tomorrow, shimr with his khanjar, knife, big knife, butcher knife. Kal shimr, tomorrow, shimmer's big knife, खंजर है. कल शिमर का खंजर है हुसैनी का गला है, Imam Hussein's throat, neck is there tomorrow. इनको मेहमान कर दिया अपनी सिटी में कि they will not be your neighbors because they have ill will against the Muslims and Islam. Just because of this, if they do not cease, you see, why didn't they tell you? Seizing in what? That's what I've been telling you. Seizing in hypocrisy, seizing from wishing ill of Islam and Muslims. That's all there is. So forget apostates. If you even wish ill for Islam, you could be killed. At that time, Prophet Muhammad knew. Allah tell him. Allah tell him. Say, I don't know what will happen to you and what will happen to me. And the revelation not even coming to him for Surah Tahrim. He act upon himself. And the Shia say at that time he husband or what? So God address him as, O Prophet. He's very good husband. Zahra, before revelation come, wives annoy him, he act as a very good husband. Right? Going to please his wives, taking an oath, going against the command of Allah, which is in Surah Ma'idah, ayat 87, given to the believers. Do not prohibit what good things Allah has made lawful for you and transgress. For goodness sakes. Huh? Very good husband. Excuse me. He's prohibited himself what Allah has made lawful for him. Seeking to please his annoying wives. What for that moment? Wives are hypocrites, disbelievers, not even Muslims, because God say in the later ayat it reflect what? About the wives, these wives. For goodness sakes, this way you have not done research. And I have to come here with my terrible health, very few followers. Where I'm making a difference. Where I'm making. Please see how. So now the analysis is not that the Quran is false. Quran is already false. I'm an ex-Muslim. So whichever way you may come, you go. I will take you to the origin, source. Quran is false. I will show you that. Right? I will go back to showing you. But now I'm more analyzing and coming here to give you any Muslim. Okay, Muslim, come say what. I take you to the omission of the Quran ayats. I take you to a contradiction in the Quran ayat. I take you to where Prophet Muhammad, I not agree, I do that in detail. Take an oath for God's sake. I show you Surah Ma'idah at 87 against Surah Tahrim at 1. What else do you need to see that this is a false religion? Please. And how they deceive us, the Imams also, helping the Shias to see step by step. Every day I come here. Every day I come here. Oh my God, Ikrat ka mehman. Ikrat ka mehman. We will incite you against them. Oh. Baba, you not to see their massacre complete in Medina. And Aka Mehdi Puya say, Never has history furnished an example of Prophet Muhammad doing this. But Ali has done it, and after Ali, Abu Talib, Mahdi will do it. Massacre completely in that city. If you have ill wish against Islam and the Muslims, just being hypocrites, that's what I'm telling you, this ayat is telling. एक रात का मेहमान कौन है? माता या गरीब अल गुरबा अस्सलाम अलैक या शहीद करबला अस्सलाम अलैक عباس عمو جانم من آب نمیخواهم یا علی حتی سقای یتیمانم من آب نمیخواهم. What this you have given us? One in Arabic, one in Farsi, Noha. Little bit what I remember. Prophet, tell your wives, your daughters, women, believers. There I go. Hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease, and those who spread rumors in Al-Madinah do not cease. We will surely do not cease from being hypocrites. Do not cease from having hearts, diseases in their hearts. And do not cease from spreading this group, different. Right? Do not cease from spreading rumors in Al-Madinah, in their own city, against Prophet Muhammad and Islam. We will surely incite you against them. And it is same Medina city as Medina here. It is same Medina. Allah, Allah, is this Medina Prophet Muhammad's birth city? Huh? Medina. Al-Madinati. Thank you, translator. Right? I can hear it because I've got earphones on. So now, then they will not remain your neighbors therein, except for a little. That a person should be an ill-wisher of Islam and the Muslims, although he gets himself counted among the Muslims. How you know which one to kill? Accursed, wherever you are found, seized and massacred completely. Now tell me, you say apostates, killing of apostate, verse not. I say there must be a verse hidden somewhere. Either we fall into apostasy or even willing ill wish for Islam, against Islam, or doing some damage to Islam. We would be killed wherever we are found at this time. And we are publishing. We are giving evidence here. Goodness. Seized. But Prophet Muhammad with them. So there has to be the leader, Muslim leader there, to say, yes, go. If today UAE say, President of UAE, but he has not said, we gone cases, we are gone. Killed, seized, massacred with complete massacre. Even women, whoever, it did not say. Right? Just say those hypocrites. Male, female, it could be a female sitting in her house doing this, telling her friend, look, I not like Islam, I not agree, this Prophet Muhammad's fault. Some Muslim outside doing guarding, right, overhear me, he can come and seize me and kill me wherever they are found. Even women, who knows? So please, yes, Allah knows best. Well, Allah didn't tell you everything about the spirit. Yes, Allah knows you don't know. But Allah has told you about these hypocrites. who have ill wish, even ill wishing against Islam. Now don't tell me that there's no apostasy, killing of apostates in the Quran. Now next live stream somewhere, some Muslim come, I forget about this. You see, me also like this. I don't remember. So that's why I have any more questions. Now you see, those, I think most probably it's like those you have spared, who have been spared. So in conclusion, I not trust any but a Quran ayat, another ayat only in Ali Imran here I find today, 118. I search, I find the website, find the ayat, Ali Imran verse 118, it is say the ones who are spared. What did it say? Again, look at this. How many times? Right? Oh, goodness, where is it? Surah 3, Ayat 118. What Yalunakum means here in this ayat, what they say. Thanks to Quran.com, word by word. They will spare you, not. But La is not there. So they will spare you. Yalunakum, do you see this word? It means, here it put, they will spare you. So those there in Surah Tawbah, let's bring it here. Those who have been spared, right? Fight them. Surah Tawbah 1 to 3. Yalunakum. It means those you have spared. I'm correcting the translator. Always like those neighbor, no. Those near, no. Yalunakum, right? Here. Yalunakum, same word. Close to you, or those who are spared, right? Wait a minute. Those who are spared. O you who believe, fight those who are spared of the disbelievers. Oh my God, shocking. I just found it recently. Those who were spared. Yalunakum. Ali Imran verse 118. Yalunakum. Same. Even Yalunakum. Surah Tawbah ayat 1 to 3. And Surah Ali Imran ayat Yalunakum. They will spare you. So those who were spared. Allah. This great massacre, killer, mass murderer. Those who were spared. Fight of the disbelievers now. Okay? Get it? Thank you. My heart can't go on right now. I need a break. Oh. Thank you so much, Saraf Chaudhary, Ahmad Ali. God bless you all, your family members, your country. Hope you come out of this. I'm at least not me. Now that I know what Yalunakum is, those who have been spared of the disbelievers, fight them. Okay? And what is their end? Don't ask. Sometimes God omits things. Surah Nur ayat 10 and 20 and Surah Hud ayat 88. And Surah Hud ayat, I leave you. What is? Would you possibly leave out some of, no. That's about the leaving out Surah Hud ayat. And where's the compulsion one? Oh, sorry, I forgot. I haven't put it in my notes. So, would you compel them? Then would you compel them? Oh, compel them. What a great hypocrite. Would you then compel people against their own will to adhere to faith? This Surah Yunus, how it is say in Arabic. Surah Yunus, ayat 199, sorry, not 109. Surah Yunus. Hello. Huh? What happened here? Please. So I'm in the flow. Now I remember this. Huh? Here it say not to compel them, right? There it say fight the disbelievers. Those you have spared, those who have been spared of the disbelievers, fight them. And had your Lord willed, those on earth would have believed, all of them entirely. Then, O Muhammad, O Muslims, O believers, even including, let's include all of them, would you compel the people in order that they become believers? You go, now what happened? Even Allah changed his mind in Surah Tawbah ayat 1 to 3. And it is not for a soul to believe except by the permission of Allah, and He will place defilement upon those who will not use reason. Say, observe what is in the heavens and the earth. Now what happened? Allah changed his mind in Surah Tawbah, ayat 1 to 3. Even those who were spared, kill them. Fight them. And God knows what happens. So I take Surah Azab at 60 and 61. Then they are also killed. Not only the Medina and Yathrib people. Massacred with a complete... He's a mass murderer. I have seeped through and found out. Okay? And contradictions in the Quran ayat. Surah Yunus ayat 99. Will you then compel people in order that they become believers? Mass murdering is happening. So what will you say? Ill wishers of Islam? Of course, kill them wherever you find them. For goodness sake. Seize them and massacre them with a complete massacre. What that mean? Even massacre their... What does complete like kill them with a complete... Please. Their families, like everyone, completely finish them. Maybe it means that. God knows. So thank you so much. I will come back later, continue later. I need a break. Thank you very much for being here. And hope you understand no debates. Right? Thank you very much.